Hello everyone and welcome back to DeI et Impera, where the armies of Syracuse have come northeast onto mainland Italy. The first of those armies has arrived at the town of Cosentia. So the Roman garrison, which is made up of Italian town guard, Italian swordsmen and some citizens, slingers, has to face off against an army of hoplites, cavalry and mercenaries, as well as missile troops. 3,000 men against 2,300, but a lot of that number is going to be pretty poor quality. So I'll get into the battle, set up my troops, and join you again in a few minutes. Hello everyone, so our enemy has deployed to the west of the town, and I've sort of pulled back to the centre as far as possible. There's two main ways in here I think they may come, but also off in this direction as well. I've got the town guard basically in the front of those entrances, citizens basically guarding what might be a back way in here, and the Italian swordsmen in reserve, the slingers sort of collected in the middle here. So let's kick the battle off. I think really the chances of winning here are incredibly low, but you know, we may have some luck if perhaps they all funnel into one of these avenues. We may be able to get some troops around the flank and hit them from behind. Really, that's our only hope in this battle, but I think a lot of the early stage is going to be just trying to absorb the shock of the enemy. Now, if they do commit their cavalry, that could suit us because the town guard are spear infantry, but I suspect that this unit of missile cavalry is simply going to stand off and try and cause us some casualties. We do have the slingers, so let's get them employed at least. The Italian town guard, obviously not the most skillful of troops, so can't put them into any kind of formation that will reduce the missile damage. They do of course have shields, and looks like this medium shock cavalry is just going to charge in, which as I say, could suit us. I'd rather have them hitting us head on like this and getting involved in the melee rather than probing our flanks.
Our general is under attack.
So the slinger's doing good damage there. We do have quite a lot of slings, and they are all concentrated. And this unit has turned around, so we are able to hit the kind of the unprotected flanks, which is good. And they are wavering, so that might be an early success for us. But yeah, this medium shock cavalry I think is a different kettle of fish. Their missile units now coming into play. So yeah, that cavalry's broken, not shattered, so they may have to deal with them again. Can we? No, we're just out of range. I don't want you guys to chase. You remain here, please. So they are sort of funneling down this way. Their infantry is going to be a lot better than our town guard with these hoplites. We just have to see what transpires, I think, and then react. You know, maybe if they all funnel down here, we can get our slingers round behind or something like that. Enemy missiles can. At your service. Yeah, no, we can reply this one. I thought they were outranging me then. Should be able to get our slings that far. How much damage we're going to do, I don't know. It might be a waste, to be honest. In fact, I suspect it is a waste. Let's hold for now. Okay, so this medium spear infantry, they are alone.
Men of Italia!
There might be an opportunity.
At speed!
We're faster, right?
Double time!
So I know you're being hit by missiles, but there is an opportunity here.
Advance at speed!
Hopefully the trees and the buildings are giving us some cover.
Swords!
Our general obviously is simply an unnamed commander, so I haven't got the general's abilities to cycle through, and I did pull back a sort of a true general with mercenary troops sort of a turn or two ago, which on the one hand I think now looks very much like a mistake, because I think with that general we stood a chance of winning this, particularly with the mercenary swordsman. But Syracuse has two armies, and I think if we had the general and the additional troops in the city,
One of our units has
they
used
would
all
have
its
just
ammunition.
brought both armies to attack at the same time. So we didn't do many missile damage. We didn't inflict many casualties. Hopefully we have damage them. But let's get the troops there, and I think we can get a full surround on this unit, which might just make our lives that little bit easier. Don't get embroiled, guys. I want you to whip around. Yeah, they have all come down this way. So look, if we just take them on head on, we're gonna lose. They've got better troops, and they've got more of them. So I think if we can do something sneaky and get around the flanks, that offers us the very best chance. Maybe the only chance.
At the double!
Almost. You're not the best in training or equipment, but you're all we have. And this unit now is surrounded on all sides. His formation has been breached. They should be losing.
Spears ready!
See if I can G these guys up a bit. That's it. Get in there.
Ready for duty!
The slingers this way. There's no need to run. We'll send the citizens in to try and get rid of this missile infantry.
General!
How are things going here? Down to 165 men, tired, eager. Down to 160 though. But we do have this unit here, which is unengaged at the moment. So let's bring him over there. This spear infantry stubbornly hanging on, but it is losing. It is losing decisively. Let's bring the citizens around
Yours to command!
and the slingers.
Spearmen
Now,
at the
what I
ready!
want to do, ideally, is commit these fresh troops
Spears!
and withdraw
Understood!
these guys. 155. Hopefully we don't take that many casualties in withdrawing. Oh, they're shaken and winded. It's always so risky to disengage from a combat.
Double time! Romans
I think we've managed it. They can hopefully just get some of their energy back. They're shaken now. Okay, let's.
ready and waiting! At the double!
Has that? I think that. Oh, so the missile unit there has kind of got caught up in. They're not caught up in the melee. I mean, they're able to still fire, but they're they've gone right into the back of those troops. So let's bring these slingers around now, and yeah, double time, guys, double time. 130 men, shaken, tired, losing decisively. Come on, crack it, bastards. So So these guys now active. You know, they were winded, so they recover fairly well. It is a shame that we're taking... yeah, 183 out of 200, so we're taking quite a few mission arc casualties, but hopefully we're about to get some revenge. Disrupting any single stone. What's going on here? Oh, right, great. So we have now taken care of that unit. Broken. I want them shattered. I want them gone. Okay, let's. I'm still getting into position. Come on, lads. You don't need. You know, we're not really synchronized swimming here. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be effective. I don't really want to hit those missile units. Let's shift the fire into the formation a bit more. Okay, boys, there we go. That's what we want. Hopefully this will come as a nasty surprise. Plenty of ammunition, so we'll just let them do their work. For now, over here, I think we've got the... Let's move the town guard left behind. This Italian swordsman will bring that over here as well. How are things going? There is a unit here which is very tired. These guys are tired as well. I think... No, look, let's not panic. We've got more troops coming. Hopefully our slingers are taking their toll. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, I don't really care about these like missile troops. It's this heavy infantry in here. Let's see what we can shift the fire. No, then I'm gonna have to send you guys in, I think. I know you just come out of one melee, but we don't have the luxury of it. This unit, yeah, they're down to yellow now, exhausted.
Spear infantry, ready and waiting. Advance! Ready! Orders!
I really could do with you sort of coming over into the middle a bit more, guys.
Charge! Spears!
This unit has to pull back.
Advance at speed!
Yeah, look at them. Heads down, but they've done their job. They've held the line, and the slings still landing in this formation. The heavy infantry, which is where we want those casualties to be. Looks like they are breaking through here, so... Okay, this unit is at least fresh. Massive lads, back into the fight. So it will come as a nasty shock for these troops here. Our slings can't really do enough damage. There's no doubt that they're doing so, but I just don't think it's going to be decisive enough. But look, let's let them expend all their ammunition, and then when the ammunition's gone, we'll send our citizens in at least to take care of these light troops. Cavalry doing? Shatters, okay, right, so we've got rid of the cavalry at least. So our spearmen, did the job. There's still obviously some cavalry here, but they're weak. This unit seems to have hasn't quite closed the gap, unfortunately. pressing them. Perhaps we should shift. Or shift and focus. Oh, these guys, what are they doing? Are they charging into our missile troops?
The men are wavering.
Where are the wavering? Yeah, okay, well that's... Get involved in the melee for the moment. Okay, those missile troops are broken as well, so we'll cut them down.
Ready.
Can't be doing their morale any good to have them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At speed! Commander!
Let's get this Italian town guard. Actually,
Open the armors!
like the Gas guys.
Spears! Landing back! At speed!
Oh, these guys, yeah, shatters. Oh, 71 left up to 200. They fought well.
Waiting. Brave Romans to a
Should bring these swordsmen here as well.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so the slings are out of action. Let's bring up the citizens. You know, it's getting down to the wire when the citizens are called up.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But look, I mean, this large mass are at least facing professional-ish troops on the other side. So, you know, maybe we can just...
Our men flee the field of battle.
No,
This is a
oh,
shameful
that's annoying.
display.
That's, it's understandable, but annoying. Yeah, right, so I think we're going to have to commit the general. Citizens are back here now as well. I'll move up the slingers because the only chance they've really got of doing much damage, I think, is if they're fresh. What I'll do actually is I'm going to bring one around here, just by here. We'll run him around, run them around rather. Unfortunately, I think that the enemy's the enemy's horde is just too thick. I think that these units are just facing these citizens. A couple of them got formation broken, but I think these are separate units fighting this side, and these are separate units sort of fighting that side, so individual units are not actually engaged on both sides. See the balance of power bar very much in the enemy's favour. Just break a couple of them. It might cause a sort of a chain reaction, but I think we're done for, boys.
We are losing ground.
Yes, I know. Thanks for that. see this unit is in perfect formation. Not much we can do, I think, guys. Slingers are tired. Okay, well, let's commit everybody we can now.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I'm done. I must say, there was a moment when we got our slings behind. I thought, ooh, maybe. I don't think it was to be. Would have certainly blunted the enemy's advance, though. I think it would certainly have taken a toll on some of these units. And the question will be whether we can get the First Legion south quickly enough to take advantage. Guys, this is probably suicide, but I don't suppose you could whip round here, could you? I just feel like attacking this committed unit is going to be far more valuable. Just might help the cause a little bit more. Slingers are wavering now, unfortunately. I may have hastened their demise, but the flexibility is their only advantage in this moment. It's such a shame when all these exhausted units just won't break, but they're eager. This one's steady. I've played all my cards, boys.
Our men flee the field of battle. Yeah. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, the citizens are about to go. I think, yeah, we're about to be sort of. We're going to be triggered with the morale breakings, unfortunately, and not our enemy. I think they've must be that general. I think cycling
men flee the field of
his
battle.
morale buffing abilities kept all of his troops in line. To commit those off-flights to the front line.
This is a shameful display.
It's not. It's not shameful. It's not shameful. We've given them a very tough fight. These guys.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
close defeat. So let's end the battle. Only 20 or so left. First Legion in a great position to counter-attack. It's just whether we can get down here in time, or whether they'll have a chance to replenish. They obviously have a second army as well. So okay. Oh, they've actually liberated Cosentia. How rude. And that's sort of given them a new foe to face, a new army to fight. Okay, so the edict obviously is cancelled. What I'm going to do, guys, actually, I'll end the video here. So that the Battle of Cosentia was just one video on its own, and then I'll pick things up more strategically in the next video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It was a shame that we lost. If you have enjoyed, do like and subscribe, and your comments about how I could have maybe done things differently, perhaps turned it around. I'm sure there are some legends out there, some absolute grognards of this mod who could have turned it around, but it was beyond me. And anyway, I will see you next time, guys. Thanks very much.